Hi everyone, it's Samantha Scholes again here on Embracing the Divine Feminine. And I know it's been a while since I've been on, and that was actually very deliberate because I needed to step away and see how I can combine all of my knowledge into something that can help you because I love sound healing. I am a sound healer, and as you can tell on my channel, I have a lot of sound healings on here. I have a lot of things that talk about sound, but I also, from my past experience, understand a lot of different things. I've worked in healthcare, as you probably know, at a trauma center. I'm a respiratory therapist. I am also a health coach. I've worked a lot on mindset coaching and helping people overcome um, many issues with past trauma, childhood trauma, things like this. And a lot of us have been exposed to childhood trauma, of course. And so, what I've decided to bring forward on this channel will not only be sound, but I will be talking about how to embrace the divine feminine. I will also be talking about the divine masculine. So, this is not fully just for women, it is for men and women and couples. So we could be at any time talking about just random things, okay? I have a bunch of guests that I also want to have on here. One of them will be my friend and mentor, Patty McGuire, the positivity influencer. So when the timing is right for that, I will get her on here. Also, I have a friend that is a channeler and she works in the Akashic Records. So I will be inviting her on here as well. Will also be a metaphysical geologist. Can't wait to bring her on. So there are some things coming down the pike here. As always, I will still be doing my sound baths, and I will just let you know when those are coming out. Right now, the next one will be November 4th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I did originally have it scheduled for the 5th, but there's just way too many full moon things going on. So I'm going to catch it early on the 4th because actually the full moon in our area is 6 a.m. So I actually think the 4th will work better for us to get us in that energy. But moving forward, I look forward to talking about a bunch of different things. So it could be if you have items you would like me to discuss, I can do that as well. But like I say, we will be talking about the inner child. We'll be talking about just all of these different terms that we're hearing out there about how to grow your spirituality and grow you in these new times. And maybe you're finding in your life that things just aren't turning around the way that you would hope they would. You know, why do you keep doing things this way and getting this result? Maybe we need to change it up a little bit. Sound can help a lot with that, right? Where we don't have to do anything but just lay there and allow the sound to do the work. But also, sometimes it's just tips and tricks to understand what all of this terminology means, how it affects you in your life. But overall, what I am here to bring to you is everything I've learned throughout my life, which I've learned plenty in my life. I feel like I took the wrong road, or just the long way around, I guess. Every time to get where I am today. But, I have no regrets. I absolutely love my life. I am super happy with where I am. I'm happy that I stepped away from the 9 to 5 because it did not resonate with me. And I was just ready to start something new. That's when I went back to school and became a health coach because I wanted to understand mindset and how our mind can truly keep us trapped in cycles. And so that's what this channel is about. We will work on things like that each day. we'll have a new topic when I come online. I don't know if I will be daily, but I will do come in when the energy calls. That's one thing I found is that I do love to talk about sound, but eventually after a while, I want to talk about other things and how they relate to sound. And like I say, sound can help us with so many things, but also understanding what a lot of this terminology means, where you might be currently, what you might be struggling with. I also have some other things coming up. I'm really, really excited. I'm going to have a water challenge coming up, so watch for that. But currently, I just came online today, right now, because I'm excited. I'm excited to move forward. And I was a little hesitant. I had to find where I wanted to be coming from, the messaging that I wanted to be putting out here. But overall, like I say, we'll be learning a lot about the divine feminine, the divine masculine, sacred sexuality. I will be coming in with some sensual sounds as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys on here, and please watch for the next thing coming online here, which I'm not even sure what it is. I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants, and we are going to have a good time here and just discuss what needs to be discussed, whether it may be difficult or not. So anyway, just to kind of come back in from some of my learning. So I wanted to tell you, I went on a retreat to Mount Shasta, and I actually went with Patty McGuire, the positivity influencer. And this is the group that I have really been working with and been around, and what a great group of people. We're all really in the same boat, honestly, because we're learning about our spirituality, how to keep moving forward, how to stay out of our way. And then it was so nice to go on the retreat and be with, close with everyone. We did get to go up on Mount Shasta, and we did a fire ceremony, which was just absolutely wonderful. And we get a lot of activations and downloads while we're there. Patty makes sure of that. So that was absolutely wonderful. And, a lot of those changes I won't realize for a couple weeks. So I love retreats. I think they are the best. I was actually the sound healer for that retreat, and it's absolutely wonderful. So when you can set your intention, have downloads and all of this stuff, and play music with it as well, it just embodies it within your body. So that's what I look forward to doing more of. Also, in that time frame, I was able, and I had the ability to go home and visit my family in the small town that I grew up in. And, initially I had really wanted to be live on YouTube when I was there, so I could kind of show you around and show you what it's like. And for some reason, I felt like I didn't want to do that at the time. But it was very, it's such a beautiful place with beautiful people, but it has so many dark things within it. Like there's a lot of addiction in that particular small town, and we have lost a lot of our friends that we grew up with to alcoholism, and we still have friends that are struggling with alcoholism. And so, I think it kind of made me a little sad, and maybe that's why I didn't want to talk about it at the time. But, it just felt so good to be home, but it also felt so dense because of some of the energies that are there. It seems like a lot of sadness, and especially with the alcoholism, can be very heartbreaking. So anyway, where to go with that, I'm not really sure, but I know that it was well worthwhile. I got to see my mom for her 80th birthday, and I got to see my dad, and When I was there, I did do a sound healing at Oma Holistics, which was amazing. So got to show some people that had never done it before what it was all about, and then also some people that come to the studio. Some hadn't even experienced it like that, and some had, but anyway, it was such a great experience. I just wanted to be there. I wanted to help, maybe shift the energy forward there and bring some love to town. And I feel like I did. And I'm so happy for that. Like I say, I'm so happy that I got to go to Mount Shasta. I'm so grateful for all of these experiences. And I also got to go by Bernie Falls, which is just a beautiful waterfall there. It's like a little mile hike, my kind of hike, down to the waterfall. Just absolutely beautiful. So I feel so lucky, happy, and grateful that I get to be here, that I get to be doing what I'm doing and doing what I love. And it's not necessarily a clock in 9 to 5 scenario. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and tell you guys how much I am here for you. I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to energy and keeping your energy, your vibration, your frequency high. Um, Even when I was in Mount Shasta discussing things with Patty, um, I found that sound is not my only gift, sound healing, that is. And that energetic leadership is part of my role as well. That is part of my gift. And I definitely can see that. That is why I'm here, to be here with you guys, to help guide you on your journey. If there are things that I've been through, things that you would like to hear about, I would love to hear about it. Comment below. I can't wait to see what's coming forward. I'm going to do as I'm guided, as I'm called. I'm really excited about this because I was feeling a little maybe in a box. And if anybody knows me, I don't really do well from being in a box ever, because I just like to look outside the box. Now, a funny thing I just want to tell you to know about me, and most people that know me know this already. So, and I find this with the channelers that I watch. When I get messages from channelers, they will even say, because my mind just bounces all over the place. That's the way it works. So as you can tell in my conversations, I could be talking about this, and then I could move and I could talk about that, and then I can come back to this, okay? It's just the way my mind works. Most people that know me know that's how I am, and honestly, I don't know how to be any other way than how I am. So anyway, one of the channelers the other night was saying, gosh, I don't know, maybe this is your energy that I'm just hopping back and forth in their topics, which I was just laughing because it totally probably was a download for me, because that is definitely the way I think. And so bear with me, guys. I look forward to bringing you more. Like I say, I'm excited because I have clarity now, and I wasn't quite sure which direction I wanted to take this channel, and now I do. So wait and see. We've got some good things coming, and I will be back on here soon to let you know what's next. Okay, thank you. I love you guys. Bye.